just a few days ago, I realized that I had 2 campaigns running in the background. Well enough for me not to notice, but also huge potential that I just didn't see. So I analyzed those just by chance, and I saw how much potential was in there, and I was right. Just a few days after implementing those changes, we 15x'd our results. And these campaigns have been running solid, like perfectly well enough to scale, but we just didn't see. And in this video, I want to show you how you can do the same without spending hours and hours on building prospect lists, writing scripts, testing this, burning domains here. So you can start going for high volume campaigns without landing in spam. My name is John, and I run a B2B lead generation agency, and I do cold email for a living. So I wanted to share what I found out in this video. So let's get straight into it like this. So this is one of the 2 campaigns that I just mentioned. Just a basic rundown, right? So in this campaign, we have 300 prospects, and those 300 prospects brought us a 3.3% positive response rate, out of which 50% positively responded. So 5 leads out of this campaign, 5 leads out of 300 prospects. So that's great. That's perfectly fine. Then in this campaign, similar targeting, by the way, like the prospect list is very similar. I just basically changed up or segmented larger companies from the smaller companies. And in this larger company campaign, we have 1,000 people in the lead list. And out of those 1,000 people, 12 responded, out of which 4 positively respond. So we have 4 leads in here and 5 leads in here. That's absolutely solid for the prospect list that we're looking at. But after I went into more detail regarding the scripts, I realized somehow, even though we get a few leads out of this, somehow the initial scripts are a mess. 0.6%, that's kind of fair, 1.27%, 0.58%. And now mind you, the statistical significance of 160 emails is okay-ish. It makes it slightly comparable. What you want to have is like around 400 emails sent, so you can like get a sense of what's happening, but we didn't have so many people in this list. So I checked out the other one, and it was showing me something similar. So we have 400 sent across the board almost, like the latest one has 240. But still, response rates are not great. We made up for those leads by following up, which is great. I mean, that's nice, right? But this is a mess. So I went into those scripts, and I want to do that live right now, and we're going to analyze those. Just going to show it. Hey, Francesca, we can help you generate more medium to mid-market leads. The idea is to build out a multi-channel outbound system that also pre-qualifies those leads for you, worth exchanging a few messages before committing time. Now, this is one of those scripts, right? Let's go into the other ones. I believe, did I click on this? Yes, I clicked on the first one. So let's go to the second one. Hey, Michael, we're helping consultancies generate leads, medium to mid-market. Saw your website and thought you might be interested. Cool if I show you how in a quick Loom video. Now, this is cool. This is actually cool. We're offering something of value, at least like something where we have to do something that might help them understand what we do. So the Loom video is okay-ish, but all in all, like looking at the things that I learned over the past 2 months, if you've watched my recent videos, you probably all like you already know what I did. So let's go into the third one just for good measure. Hey Tara, are you currently struggling to get more meetings booked for Q1? If so, I can send over our B2B cold outbound playbook that can bring you 8 to 20 more demos per month. Do you want me to send over? Now this is more likely. This is like more of what we're trying to do. So to get to the gist of the matter, right? I took those scripts, I looked at those scripts, I analyzed, and this maybe took me like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. I brainstormed what else I could offer them, because as of right now, it is very easy to say no to this email. It would be very easy for me to say no to this email. So I tried to fix that, and this is what happened. We have 737 people in this list. We contacted 150 so far. And so far, with those 150 contacted, we have almost outperformed the two old campaigns, almost by now. We have 4 leads over here, 5 over here. So it's a matter of time to get 9 over here, right? So this singular campaign has almost outperformed the other 2 by sending literally a 15th of the volume. So we 15x'd our results. And now you want to see the script, right? And I'm going to show you 100%. But look at this, please. We didn't send out that many emails, as I've said, but they are performing extremely well. We have a 100% positive response rate, 8.62% responses on this version, 4.17 on this version, and we're gonna see what I did. Hey Alkes, are you currently struggling to get more meetings booked for Q1? If so, I have this prospect list, this list of 50 prospects that were just recently looking for a consultant. Look at this lead magnet. Of course you want, if you're a consultant and there's a prospect list with 50 prospects that were just recently looking for a consultant, of course you want it. Do you want me to send them over so you can hit them up? This worked extremely well. For obvious reasons. It's so easy to say yes to. So easy. Hey Brent, are you currently trying to get more qualified leads? If so, I have this list of 50 prospects that were just recently looking for a consultant. Mind if I send it over so you can hit them up? You see the nuance. The nuance is just a few words, but the effect is 15x. This is what I mean. Copywriting is all about nuance. So if you have copy right now, look at it deeply and ask yourself, who cares? Who cares? And if you can't get them to care, then you need to come up with something so that they can care about it. And in my case, it was mainly the offer. Yeah, sure, a B2B cold outbound playbook that can give you meetings just by implementing the system, that's cool. But if you're in business for longer than 1 year, you already know that this white paper is going to be at least 20 pages long. Who's going to read that? Even though it's valuable, who's going to read that? There's no way you're going to read that. So it's not quick. It's valuable, it's risk-free, but it's not quick. What else did I have? We had the Loom video, right? The Loom video, it's quick. It's like 3 minutes. That's cool. Is it valuable? If we're honest, maybe not. Maybe if I showed in that Loom video 3 things that they can fix about their website to increase conversion rates by about 20%, then it's valuable. It's quick and valuable. It's also risk-free because it doesn't cost you anything. You just click on the link, right? So what we're trying to achieve here is we not only want to have something that's valuable. Of course, like the position of a lead magnet is the fact that it is valuable, but we also need to make it quick, because if you have 2 lead magnets where both are kind of valuable, but one just takes way longer, it won't be of interest. Even if that longer one had way more value in it, like way more, like 10x the value, no one cares. People care about quick. It has to be quick, instantly applicable. It's just how the human is. So instead of trying to change what the human is, maybe we should adapt and then change our lead magnets to be quick, kind of valuable, and risk-free. That's the main gist of the lesson here. And as an extra point, because I mention this in my newsletter very often, you've seen me taking the same script and then slightly changing it. So if we wanted to maybe... Yeah, you can pause, you can compare, right? Hey Alkes, are you currently struggling to get more meetings booked for Q1? If so, I have this list of 50 prospects. That's literally the same in the other version. And the CTA is slightly different. So in here we have, do you want me to send them over so you can hit them up? And in the other version, we have a slightly different version. Mind if I send it over so you can hit them up? Now, I'm essentially saying the same thing, but you have to do this because if you want to go for volume, you need variance. And variance looks like this. You have multiple split tests active at the same time. You use spin tags wherever you can. In this case, I didn't use it as much because I just wanted to test stuff out. But in follow-ups, you use a lot of spin tags. You have to. So that's just a bonus point. If you want to scale this up, if you found a combination like I did right now of prospect list, so prospects, target audience, script, and offer, in this case, the lead magnet, if you have found a combination that has at least a 0.5% positive response rate, you have to scale it. In this case, we have a 5% positive response rate, which is 10x of that, what I just mentioned. So if you look at this and you can't get the same numbers, but you at least get a 0.5% positive response rate on your total lead list, you have to scale, especially if you can get more leads into that campaign. You have to scale. But before you scale, you have to check out a deliverability checklist that I'm going to provide you with down below. So you can hit the link down below. I'm actually going to, let me search it up real quick for you. Here's a scaling checklist of mine. So this is very spontaneous now. Use this scaling checklist before you scale. That's why I made the scaling checklist. And in this, I basically go over like, what are the preconditions? Like what has to have happened before you can scale. And at the end, you'll see a full deliverability checklist. So if you want this document, go click the link down below, get the deliverability checklist and follow it step by step. This is very important. Follow it step by step because people get cute and people try out other stuff and it doesn't work. I'm telling you, just copy what I do. It's gonna work. You've seen it here. You'll see it in many other occasions as well. And I hope you liked this video. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for your time. See you soon. Bye bye.